Greetings to another video. Today's going to be a Zwift video. We're going to talk to you about, I'm going to talk to you about the basics of getting started actually in the Zwift platform. So my previous video, I'll link it below, is talking all about how to actually set your bike and your turbo and actually connect it to Zwift. Today we're going to look at actually how to use Zwift, some of the features that I really like in it, and that is it, because I am a big fan of Zwift, especially in this weather. So let's get on to the Zwift. So we're not going to pair the bike up, we're just going to skip onto the main screen. Right, so let's get started. So first what we're going to look at are the different worlds that you can ride in. So if you look on the right hand side of the screen, it says guest world schedule. Got the dates there. And each of the colours relates to each of the worlds that you can ride in. So today it is Friday the 10th, so today it is Richmond, and that is the route around Richmond. You've always got Watopia, so you can always, on the top, you can click between. But yeah, it's just a fun thing that you can change the routes each day of where you're riding. Also to do with the routes, if you want to ride Alpe de Zwift, which is based on obviously Alpe d'Huez, you want to go on to, so if you click on that, click on routes, and then these are all the different routes. But yeah, the Alpe de Zwift one is in the Road to Sky, so that will take you there. You can see on the right all those lovely beautiful switchbacks, and they're all the different routes within Watopia. So let's go back. So in London, have a look at the different routes in London. So yeah, that's how you get on the different routes. How many times have I said routes? So yeah, that is that part of it. If you want to look at the different training schedules, so what I would say if you are new to Zwift, what I would do is I would actually probably go on and do an FTP test. If you don't know what an FTP test is, it is functional threshold power. There's loads of stuff online you can find about it. But basically what that's going to do is give you your base numbers of fitness that you can then build on with some of these training plans. And again, like Zwift doesn't have to be a training plan. It can just be the fun communal rides, like in those different worlds, or you can use it to actually train and improve your fitness. So there's all these different workouts. There's FTP tests on there as well. So there's a few there. FTP shorter ramp test. So many different things on there, like so many. But one of the main things that I use this for is custom workouts. So that's one of the main things that I use in winter, because I have a coach, and so he will send me set workouts to do, and I create them within New Workout Builder. So for example, say, right, so what you can do then, just basically create the ride that you want to do, or the workout that you want to do. So you can click that, warm up, and if you click on any of these, you can change the duration. So say I want my warm-ups are normally 19 minutes, and then they probably end at around 2:10. And then I normally have a 1 minute just easy spin, and then I'd probably do some intervals. So for example, so if you can see on the right hand side, they're all the different zones, and the zones are related to kind of what your FTP is. And so that, if you do your FTP test on Zwift, that will keep it in there, and that kind of information is stored. So that's really good. So potentially, yeah, you can click on intervals there. You know, you can add, you know, how many ever intervals you want, delete them, take them off if you want, just drag them off. But I generally create my own. So say for example, I'll do that, and say I do. You get the idea. You can basically create custom workouts, which is really good, and you just save it, and that saves, and it's set in there. So back onto the main screen. Also on the right hand side on the top, there's upcoming events, and so they're the events that are going on in Zwift. Pretty straightforward, that you can sign up to. So all you would do, say you want to do that, if you hover over it, you can click join, and then you will join the event. Not necessarily straight away, normally you will carry on riding, and then a couple of minutes before, maybe 10 minutes before, you'll get a prompt on the screen saying your event is about to start, do you want to join? You click join and then you're kind of on the start line. So that's really good. Also, I'll show you up now on the screen somewhere. The app is really, really good, the companion app, because that's got lots of different days ahead, so you can see what's on that week, sign up to it on the app as well. So that's another thing to look at. What else? Okay, now we've got kind of the routes, the worlds and the training rides. Let's have a look at the important stuff, which is how you look on Zwift. I mean, let's go. So this is going to be all about customization of your kit, your hair, your helmet, like your avatar basically, and what bike you ride. So this is something I've been meaning to do. I want to swap my bike. So if you go on menu on the bottom left hand side of the screen, click on garage, which is just there. And then, so my garage is the stuff that is already set up for you. And then the drop shop is where you can buy some fancy stuff on Zwift. So I want to buy a frame, and you buy that with like sweat points. So on the top left you can see I've got 2.6 million drops. And so let's scroll down. Where is it? Ribble. So you can see in the background I've got a Ribble CGR, but that's kind of like for off-road, whereas what I ride on-road is a SL, which is what they've got in here. So the Ribble Endurance, I'm going to click on that, I'm going to buy it. Let's equip it. Perfect, so done that. Oh, actually, let me go back onto there. Let's see what's... And then actually you can spray paint the colour of this one. So what colour shall I have? I think I want it... I'm all about the matte black, but what colour fade? I think I quite like... Colour should I have? I quite like that pinky dark purple. I think I'll have it at that. That's my new bike. What else is that I can chat to you about on here? So badges are things that you kind of achieve when you're riding. So for me, I'm habitual. It's saying that I've ridden for 3 days in a row. Popular, I've got 10 ride-ons in one ride. Thank you very much if you ever see me on Zwift and give me a ride-on, I appreciate it. Sweat, completed a workout. So yeah, there's all these different achievements on there, which is quite nice if you like getting badges and yeah. In fact, let me go back actually. I'm going to show you some more about how to actually change hair and stuff. So there's all different hair types there, which is fun. You can change colour. I mean, that looks similar-ish to me, I would say. Look, shall I change my jersey? I've not changed my jersey for a while. I just like plain. The plain. That's quite nice. I like that one. I love that. So that's that. What else? God, I'm not going to recognise myself. So yeah, they're the different... Oh, let's change socks actually. I was going to... What colour shall I have? I think just black. So boring. Yeah, that's nice. You can even change the length of your socks. I didn't know you could do that until today. See, we're learning just by playing around. I think I like long. So yeah, that is the basics of getting into Zwift. So I hope you found that helpful. If you've got any other tips for using Zwift, leave them in the comments. It's nice to have this like whole community just sharing tips and helping each other. And I'm going to be sharing the dates and the details of the group rides that I'm going to be doing. As I mentioned on today's video, talked about Alp to Zwift, there's going to be a climbing group event. There's also going to be a more general social event as well. If there's anything else that you want me to do on Zwift, let me know, and I will see you next video.